Hey folks, what's going on? Happy Sunday. It's that time, that horror movie podcast. And it's time. So we've been ranking for the past 2 weeks. We did, well, 3 weeks, I should say, because one of the weeks we had an issue with StreamYard. So we ranked all the girls, we ranked all the men, and what's left, but let's rank all the Myers. And now we're ranking every single Myers. We're not just talking about the guy who played the majority of the role in the film, but we're also going to do like young Michaels. We're going to do stunt doubles. Halloween 4, you had Tom Morga, who started out and then ended up getting fired, who actually probably would have been a better choice if they should have kept him. So we're going to go through. I believe there's 26. Hold on, am I wrong? 26 different Myers to rank. Interesting. So, yeah, we did. We had, so for those that were in the green room, we had some serious echo issues in the green room. So hopefully I'm not echoing now. And hopefully when Brett joins us, he's running a few minutes behind. He's out doing some stuff with the family. Hopefully we don't have an echo cardiogram. Shane, what's up, man? Happy Sunday. Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight and getting ready for the Myers ranking. Colin, what's up, buddy? James, I'm still on track. I'm going to be there this Friday for Monster Mania. I'm going right after work. So let me know if you still want to meet up. It's fucking Sunday. So you're off for a couple of days. So yeah, not me. Work starts tomorrow. Yeah, no echo anymore. I got a new camera, so I don't know. So I thought maybe that was it, but I turned everything off. I had all the settings right. So that's why, my last camera had shit to bed. I kept using my phone for a few weeks, and it was just more annoying than anything. So I finally broke down, put a new camera. John, what's up, buddy? My Kiss buddy from up north. Gene, what's going on, Gene? Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Chris? Hey, man. I hope you're doing well. Finally got my hands on the Halloween 2. Snow Globe from Five Below. I also start work. Oh, you're working for Spirit. Discounts. Am I getting any discounts? That's awesome, man. I've been wanting to do that for you. There's never any up by me. I usually pass them when I'm working because I work in Jersey and I live in Pennsylvania. I always said I'd get a job just to get the discounts. I mean, I'd make no money. I'd just spend it all. Although I did stop in Spirit the other day. Anybody else hit the Spirits? Obviously, you've been in one, Chris. I walked through and I didn't see any. I bought two things. I got, what did I buy? They had this and a cup, which they usually have them in, and shot glasses, which I would have the shot glasses. And they had a air freshener that matched. Got that at Spirit. Other than that, there was a lot of repeats of stuff I had, which I'm not complaining about because I'm broke. So I didn't have to buy a lot of shit at Spirit. When you say Kiss Buddy, what's wrong with that? Come on, we're open here. Stop that. Don't be that guy. Bill's, and I did watch, so everybody make sure you go subscribe to Bill's channel. Go check out his beer tasting with Sean and Spencer Charno and Jason Lively and our buddy Brett. It's fun stuff. I watched it earlier today, so make sure you go check it out. Speaking of beer rank, too bad Chris Nelson wasn't there to say this.
Fuck the other Everscathe. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Even better. Yes, this week I'll be there Friday night, James. So I'll have to hit you up. I will be there Friday night only because next Saturday my band's playing, so I can't be there. Leanna, what's up? What's going on? Be glad you missed the green room. It was nothing but an echo chamber. Louder than usual. I didn't touch any of the settings. I don't know why. If it's too loud, let me know. Let me see. I can change something here. Audio. Automatically. Oh, it's on automatic adjust. Let's see. This might work a little bit better. Let me know if it's too loud. I don't know why it was on that. I didn't change it to that. Let's see who else is here. Apparently, StreamYard has a major glitch going on right now. This was confirmed. Oh, yeah. They're having a glitch. For weeks now, they've had nothing but problems when it comes to anything. They're really getting bad to the point where, might be time to start looking for something else because they're really having a lot of problems. That's right. You said you were doing your birthday, so I'll do a birthday shot with you on Friday. I told you, man. I'll meet up with you Friday. My only goal is to meet up with James Remar and have him sign my right here, my Warriors vest. Eric, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Let's see who else is here. Make sure I'm not missing anybody, I should say. Everybody's saying hi. So tonight, this is the last of the Myers ranking. So we're going to rank all the Myers. And when I mean all the Myers, young, old, stunt doubles, stand-ins, everybody. I have 26 on here. I think I got them all. I always fuck up and miss at least one, but I think I did get them all. So I will, let me get it set up here. I did pin, let me know if it's still at the top of the chat. I pinned the link to vote live. If you don't see it, let me know. I did pin it to the top of the chat. And let me bring it up and we'll get ready to rank the Myers and we'll hang out after that too, because it shouldn't take too long. It's only 26. Not like the first two where it was like 120 some odd of them. It just took fucking forever. So let me get it all set up here. Got this, hit this. Let me move this up there to here. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that should be good. Let me bring it up and let's get this ball rolling. Share screen, and Brady should join us shortly, hopefully. All right, so there is the ranking all Michael Myers, all of them. What are we drinking in the chat? Oh, so look at James drinking Heineken. Nothing wrong with I like Heineken. You know what? Stop sign. Stop sign. Yes, thank you. I did pretty good last week. I have to remember when it's the last one not to hit it because the skip button appears again. If Moran sees this and it isn't at icon status, he may throw a fit. Oh, he's going to get drunk and complain. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. All right, so this is here. All right, so I'm trying to hide the ads because I don't pay for the adless version because I'm not. All right. All right, folks. So let's see. Before I pour beer and we get started, I've seen this on YouTube. There's a sparkly Halloween 2 mask. I'm not a sparkly one. I know I saw when I did go to Spirit, there's like a sparkly glitter version of a Myers knife. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not buying that. There's a lot of stuff this year that's just coming out. It's just I'm not buying because now it's just getting a little ridiculous. There's some high school horror doll, some girl with a Myers makeup on. Yeah, it's just a misdemeanor. I'm not doing it. Nope. Not doing it. But let me bring, all right, so we got it all set up. So you guys, let's see who's up. First up, like Jordan said, the iconic Tony Moran, if you want to call it that. 20 seconds, not even, 10 seconds of screen time, made a whole career out of it. We should all be this fucking lucky to do something for 10 seconds and have an entire career out of it. I mean, you can argue with him and, you know, he'd sit there and basically just say,
that's a con right there.
He knows better than we do. Yeah, I think it's sold out and I didn't order it and I really don't care. That's like when they came up that Bishu, that Japanese statue with a girl that was supposed to be Myers. I didn't buy that either. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, not for me. I wasted my money on that. All right, so you have 30 seconds to vote. Where do you think? Okay, so the categories for the Myers ranking this week are Halloween icon, killer job, scary, okay, or skip it. Michelle, 10 seconds. All right, so first up, Tony Moran. You have 30 seconds to vote. Where should Tony Moran land? And go. I'm going to put, I mean, it's iconic because he's the face of Myers. He arguably is the face of Myers. So I'll put him in the middle. Why not? Just because he's the face of Myers. Hey, Byron, what's going on, man? Crazy that 5 different people play Myers. A lot more than that. I have 26 on here. All right, make sure that I don't hit skip because it's always, especially after the first one. Let's see when it runs through. All right. There we go. I didn't do it this time. All right. So Tony lands in okay. 100% in okay. Yeah. Because, I mean, he was good as the face of Myers. I mean, he didn't do much of anything other than be the face of Myers. But iconic nonetheless. And that's a lot of problems what people have about him when he books himself as Michael Myers. No, you're the face of Michael Myers in the first movie. You're not Michael Myers. You didn't do anything. You're skips and you couldn't vote. What the fuck? No, we are. Come on. All right. Well, next up is the iconic Nick Castle, the OG Myers. He created Myers as we know it, with his walk, his stance, just the way he was gliding along, and that's basically. And James Giacordi nailed it, got it down, and even made it just as good. So, I mean, this should be interesting. So, we have the iconic Nick Castle who created Myers' essence, I should say. And you have 30 seconds to vote. Go. Yeah, I would think I would know where this would go. Hopefully, it goes where it should go. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Thanks for great content for a Sunday night in Alberta, Canada. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in from up north. Don't be shy. Hang out. Make sure you vote. Let's see. So far, there's 100% of Nick Castle and Halloween Icon, which is absolutely deserved. So let's see. Yeah. Halloween Icon, as I would expect him to be. Simple as that, just like Myron says. Yep. And there is my neighbor and my partner in crime. I didn't vote for okay, and it still says okay. What the fuck? I don't know. What's going on, man? Something's going on tonight. The computers are taking over. You should have been in the green room. I'll tell you that, folks. So about the original 5 different people. Okay, gotcha. All right, next up. This is all right. So I did take one from each film because the portrayal can be a little bit different. So this is obviously James Jude Courtney in Halloween Ends. So you're going to have him also in Kills. You're going to have him also in 2018. So I did do all that stuff because there's different, variations of how things are played out. So let's see. So right now you have Myers from Halloween Ends played by James Jude Courtney, and go. Come on, vote, folks, and vote away. Oh, I'm about to pour a beer, and I already poured one. Look at that. I'm ahead of myself here. 15 seconds to vote. Come on, folks. Vote away. I mean, James Jude Courtney next to Nick Castle, man. Well, there's the Holy Trinity because you also have to put Dick Warlock in there. That's the Trinity. That to me is the Trinity. All right, so James Jude Courtney in Ends lands in Killer Job, which I think is good because although he wasn't in it all that often, because in theory, most of the time you saw Myers, it was supposed to be Corey Cunningham. Trinity. This is what happens when I'm hanging out with Mike and drinking. That's why I did correct myself. All right, next up, James Jude Courtney as Michael Myers in Halloween Kills. This was Myers at his brutalist, I think, even more so than Halloween 2. I mean, it's the brutality in Halloween 2, I think, was probably be a little bit more amped up, but the brutality of Myers in that universe, I should say, of the original universe, this was probably him at his most brutal in Halloween Kills. Thus the name. Isn't that Cunningham's car? I watched that the other night. Go to the top of the chat. There's a link to the tier, and you can vote that way. Then you just click one of the boxes depending on the color of where you want to do it. You can do it. Nick Castle? Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. He is. All right, so let's vote on James Jude Courtney in Halloween Kills. 30 seconds and vote. All right, so for me, there we go. Brutal. Yeah. Total brutality in this one. Alan says some of the most memorable Myers sequences from the franchise in Kills. Yeah, he was just brutal. I'm telling you. 10 seconds, people. Vote. Don't miss out on this one. So far, it's pretty much mixed between the two. All right, so he lands up in Halloween Icon. No, I have no problem with that. I did put him in Killer Job. Shane definitely agrees. Cameron's death on the stairs was absolutely brutal because he didn't even let it go, right? Remember, what did he do? He came along and as she's trying to say leave him alone, he just snapped his neck right in front of Allison. Fuck you. He's just brutal. James Jude Courtney is the only actor to play Michael Myers 3 times. See, Castle did 1, 2. Yeah, because Castle technically only did it twice. I'm not going to count Nick Castle doing this stuff for the game, but yeah. James Jude Courtney killed it as Michael Myers. No pun intended. Too bad he'll never get the chance to play him again. No. Nope. Hey, Slasher Fred. Nick Castle had also directed the movie The Boy Who Could Fly. Nick Castle directed a lot of good movies. Yeah. Up there is my partner. Almost home driving over 80. Don't go. God, don't be driving 80, especially with half the kids in the freaking car. We didn't start the fire. Exactly. Don't die. Leanna's favorite song. Second favorite song. Pardon me. Still coughing up a lung. I have not been able to get rid of this. All right, so we're doing it. It's third time's a charm with James Jude Courtney. James Jude Courtney in Halloween 2018, which to me was a revelation to see somebody play Myers that well since Dick Warlock. While Warlock's portrayal was different than the original Castle, but this was just unbelievable. So what do you think this version of Myers stands? James Jude Courtney 2018, 30 seconds to vote, and go. My leg's so cold. We had a whole side convo on camera in the chat a few weeks ago in the rankings. Yeah, you guys did. When Brett hits 88, you're going to see some serious shit. Yeah, don't be hitting 88 with the kids in the car and the wife. I'm going to fight hard in voting for H6 Wilbur Myers and RZ H2 Vanek. H Vanek is the young one. Want them to rank high. All right, so let's see. So where did he land? So he lands second. He's right behind, up in the Halloween icon, which I think he should be. I voted up top, Halloween icon, because that brought Myers back, and that really elevated that film and made it as big as it was. Because could you imagine if they hadn't picked James Courtney and they picked somebody to play Myers and they really didn't get the essence of the role like James Jude Courtney did? I mean, he nailed it. Nailed it. All the actors who played Michael Myers in the sequels were stuntmen. Yes, indeedy. Yes, they were. Dick Warlock is the sickest name ever. Who voted skip it? I don't know. There's always somebody that has got to be a stick in the mud. Absolutely an icon. Yep. Next up. All right. So now it's going to get a little interesting here. So now next up you have, did all the rest of them show up in here? Let's see. Hold on a second, folks. There's a lot missing from here, I think. Oh, no, they're all here. Sorry. I want to make sure we didn't have a problem like we did last week. They're all here. Next up, you have Brad Lorre playing Myers in Halloween Abortion. And he's a nice guy. Not to make it, you guys know this is the worst movie for me. And I hate to be that guy, but yeah, because he's a super nice guy if you ever met him. All right, vote with your conscience here, folks. Brad Lorre as Michael Myers in Halloween Resurrection, and go. Yeah, I think I know where this is all going. All right, you got about 15 seconds left to vote. Make sure you vote. If you're just tuning in, folks, just go to the top of the chat. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can vote live. Right now, we're voting on Brad Lorre and his role as Myers in Halloween Resurrection from 2002. And that is it. All right, so he landed in Skip It, which I think he does deserve. No, we're going by the performance, Leanna, because there's so many different people that encompass certain films. So, yeah, we're just going to go by the performance, and it wasn't great. And, he's a nice guy, and he was just doing what he was probably directed to do, obviously. Oh, I got the CGI Myers mask in here. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. It does look like Droopy Dog. It does. Nice. I don't know where this is going, but why are you raising Jordan Dick Trickle? Now you just get, with the name. Gotcha. Anything with Dick in it it's always weird. I mean, if your name's Richard, why do you want to be called Dick? I got to ask Dick Warlock one day. It's like, your name is Richard. When did you want to just be called Dick? Seriously. I don't get it. All right, next up, we have Christopher Durand, who played Myers in Halloween H2O, and he played Myers through the whole film. Just much like Brad Lorre did in Resurrection. And I don't mind his portrayal in this. The biggest part of this film that was a problem was all the different masks they used, including this one where the eye holes were way too fucking big. And then you have the CGI mask, and then you have the Stan Winston mask. But they had the H6 mask, which they should have just left, which looked good. So his portrayal in this, I didn't mind. It was just a shitstorm with the mask. All right, so you have 30 seconds to vote. Vote for Christopher Durand. Vote and see where he should land on this list, and go. All right, let's see where it goes. James says James Courtney was 61 when he played Michael Myers, the oldest actor to play him. Yeah, I mean, and if you ever, I mean, obviously you just see what he looks like, but if you see him in person, you never know that guy was 61. Oh man, he's in great shape. I agree, Shane. The problem was the mask and with the Tristling shits. Yeah, I agree. He didn't have a bad performance in this. All right, 2 seconds left to vote, and okay. He landed in, okay. I thought he would have been a little bit higher than that, but okay. Again, okay. He said okay. Okay. All right, next up you have George P. Wilbur, the late, great George P. Wilbur, playing the very svelte, thicker Michael Myers, much like myself, and Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, this is where we're starting to get into territory where we had multiple people playing Myers, I should say. Because in this you also have a Michael Lerner, and you also have Tom Morgan. Was it Tom Morgan? No, a Michael Lerner, and yeah, you had Tom Morgan. No, Tom Morgan was in part 4. The fuck am I saying? But you had a Michael Lerner in this film. Sorry, and I didn't have a problem with Myers in this. A lot of people say this is the most brutal Myers and the scariest Myers. I never thought it was the scariest Myers, but like I said, it's all very subjective. So vote. You have 30 seconds to vote. Where do you think George P. Wilbur would land on this list, and go. At this point, I missed out on meeting Wilbur. Yeah, I had several times I could have met him, and I didn't. So that's a regret. I agree 100%. And Jim Winburn, too. Jim Winburn, I never had a chance to, because every time I wanted to go, if he was at a convention like a Monster Mania, it was one of the ones I wasn't able to get to, and then, he since passed. I mean, although he was only in one scene, I still wanted to get all the Myers. So those are two I'm never going to get. About 4 seconds left to vote. 2, 1, and all right. So, all right. I can argue there. Look at that. George P. Wilbur lands right in Halloween icon behind everybody, and that's not a problem with him. Because you figure he's going to come up again in Halloween 4. And James says it. Yeah, George Wilbur gave us the most brutal Michael Myers in 8-6. Multiple Myers was his name in the sanitarium. He was the worst Michael Myers. I'm sorry, he was weak compared to... Which one, James? Which one? Are you talking about Duran? Maybe you're talking about Chris Duran. All right, next up. Now, everybody knows if you watch this, I know Halloween 5 it's not a great film. But I've always had a soft spot for that film. It's always been very nostalgic for me. And if you ever meet Don Shanks, he's the nicest guy you could ever meet. And my God, that guy's like in his 80s and he's still ripped. Super nice guy. So, and he was not the problem with this film by no means. It was the mask. It was the script. He wasn't the problem with this film. So, with that being said, you have 30 seconds to vote. Vote for Don Shanks as Myers in Halloween 5 and go. You do have a softie. You have a softie for this one, Jordan. I know. All right, so you have 10 seconds, folks. Vote away. Where do you think Don Shanks should land in this? And so far, he's in Killer Job. I think that's where he belongs. He wasn't the problem, by no means. All right, so he lands in Killer Job. Jeff says best fucking Myers, Wilbur, H6. I mean, he's up there for him. Yeah, I tell people, a lot of people, big fans. I don't argue with people because it's all subjective. James says Michael Lerner played Myers in the reshoots. They replaced George Wilbur because they felt he was too big. Yeah, well, in the reshoots, that's him chasing his father in the tunnel at the sanitarium. And you can see because he's a lot thinner. His build is so much different than George Wilbur. He was paralyzed. He jumped in just in time. No, Halloween 5 Rules is the most mean-spirited Halloween movie and is therefore hilarious. Anyone would have voted Halloween icon. Oh, you voted Halloween icon for that? Yeah, I couldn't do it. The mask is so witchy. Well, it's Greg Nicotiro's face. He's the worst one, yeah. Don Shank, is he 76? I think he was up in his 80s now. He's whatever, 76. I'm 54, and he looks 1,000 times better than I do. Of course, Cody said, "Oh, Cody's here." Of course, Jordan has a softie at his age. Things are tough. Blue chew it up. Nice. Next up, so all right, so here we go. We're back to George P. Wilbur. George P. Wilbur as Michael Myers in Halloween 4. Now, this brought Myers back, introduced him to another whole generation of fans back in 1988. This was a big, big deal. All right, folks. 30 seconds to vote. George P. Wilbur, Halloween 4, and go. Let's see. I kind of figured he was going to be up there with his other self from H6. In the meantime, let's do this. I'm going to move this over to there and bring Brady in. Look at that.
My kids are in. We had 2 separate cars just in case we were going to be in there later.
Gotcha.
So then the next song was "Can't Hurry Love," by Phil Collins. No, you just have to wait. Sorry.
I don't see anything freezing on this end, but it's like I said, we've had nothing but freaking problems with StreamYard these days. And it also could be my shitty internet, which is, like I said, it's a bunch of.
Was this happening during the pre too? You said.
No, we had a problem with echoing for some stupid reason, and I don't know
why. Echoing. Oh man. Hey Pat, haven't seen you in a bit. Looking sexy as always.
I'm trying. So. I got a new thong on, and it's riding up, and it's I usually wear it, and it's usually something interesting. Pat is doing great at not hitting the skip button. Thank goodness. Don't jinx me,
good.
Jeff.
That's good.
Don't
Jeff.
jinx
that's
me.
Good.
I've been good. Don't jinx me.
Pat, you know what glass I grabbed? I grabbed this glass. I love this glass.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I have that. I never get it because it's always on the shelf over there. I should bring that one out. I got the Halloween too.
Hi, Gene. Yeah. Okay. I know I don't want to interrupt the ranking. I'm sorry. There was an elimination that I could not bring for our tasting last week. This guy, Hawaiian shirt party. Look at this cool dude.
Hawaiian shirt party. I like it.
Yes.
What the hell's
this
in
is
it?
a sour ale with pineapple, mandarin, tangerine, and coconut.
Damn.
9.2 ABV though. Ooh.
Oof. That's what I'm drinking my Voodoo Ranger. This is 7%. The other one I have is 9.5. I still haven't gotten the Myers one.
Jordan, is that what you get when Bill and I say I bring up Jordan on the recording? Just kidding.
Well, next up we have Tyler Mane in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Arguably, one of the brutalest versions of Myers.
This was on last night on the station. I had it on. My wife's like, turn it off. The kids are around. I'm like, okay.
What did I watch last night? Oh, because like I said, we'll catch up after this. I had busy week. All right, folks, about 2 seconds to vote. Where should Tyler Mane go? And he's landing in Killer Job. Second place in Killer Job. Not bad.
Good.
Not
He's
bad.
a good man. Hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, I hope he's on the mend. For those that don't know, he does have cancer, and he's been posting updates on a daily basis, so we wish him nothing but the best. And if you ever met him in person, he's like one of the nicest guys to hang out and have a couple drinks with. So,
oh my God, this was right up there with the ones that we had last
Michael
week.
Myers at 60, yeah. The freezing is increasing for you. I don't understand that. I'm not seeing anything here. I don't see it. I don't know.
Hey, I'm thinking of you with the shirt too, Jordan. Love you, buddy. This one's bad. I gotta dump this. Oh man, this is really bad. Oh.
I don't know why it keeps freezing, folks. It could be my internet, which is garbage. Even though I pay extra to have a better bandwidth, and it still sucks ass.
It sucks because you and I are, you and I are having casual conversation here.
We're fine, yeah. So maybe it's you guys. It's you fucking guys. All right. So next up, now we have Tyler Mane again. Back-to-back Manes. Tyler Mane from Halloween, Rob Zombie's 2007 reimagining, which I think he did a fantastic job in. So 30 seconds to vote. Where do you think Tyler Mane lands on this list from 20 from 2007, and go.
I like how he's a big one. He became like
Yeah.
portrayed as a big specimen because obviously when it was the kid, he was obviously not. But then again, he was younger, so
Right.
he would look
Big
smaller
fair.
than
Val
anybody.
Big's going to be coming up. Got about 10 seconds left to vote, folks. Vote away. Yeah, it's better now. I don't
Vote.
understand why it's doing it because, yeah, exactly. Usually, if I see the lag, I still see it with between me and Brent. I'm not seeing it, so which is weird. And that's it. All right. So he landed in.
Probably same spot, right?
He went to the top of the list. A killer job. Okay.
Yep, there he is. I see it.
Not bad. Not bad. I thought he would have been up in icon, but that's cool. That's cool. That's right. We bad. Okay. No problem.
Yeah, that's right. Stir crazy, baby.
There we are. All right. Next up, we have.
That's right. We bad.
Let's all pause for this individual right here, Mr. Dick Warlock.
Mine's back here.
Yeah.
It's good to see him last week. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have him sign that. So, Mr. Dick Warlock, Halloween 2, one of the more iconic versions, and there's people that arguably say it's better here. That it's they like this version better than the Castle version. So, I actually did a video, so be sure to check it out here. I think it's YouTube and their Rainbow Heavy services. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't think it's us. All right. The fuck?
Dick,
Heard something.
Dick
Wow.
Castle. He can't be, and he's got to be the best, like number 2 of everything, in my opinion.
Oh,
so.
Yes. All right. So let's see where this lands. Dick Warlock, Halloween 2, and vote. And if you ever met him in person, one of the nicest guys. We share, Brett and I were lucky enough to be on the Horse Hollow Ground tour bus with him the whole time and go to the Halloween 2 hospital where they filmed Halloween 2 with him, which was the most surreal thing of my lifetime.
And Spencer, I brought it up to Spencer too. I didn't expect him to remember. I just brought it up. That he was.
You remember how stoned he was when we were behind the Elrod's house?
I don't know. Did I say that to him? I might have. I don't know. He was.
All right.
What a funny guy.
So Dick Warlock shot right behind Nick Castle in Halloween icon.
That's rightfully, that's his rightful
Shane's
place,
top of the list for Mr. Warlock. Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Shane. Good to see you in the chat, man.
I kind of figured you went that way, that you are Dick Warlock.
Jordan. That animal.
All right, next up. Okay, we were talking about this earlier. So from Halloween 6, from the reshoots and the version, and where you see the massacre in the operating room and him chasing his dad through those tunnels. A. Michael Lerner, who I thought looked great as Myers.
Yeah,
I mean, his build really added a lot to it. His build was very Nick Castle from H1.
It was the quickest diet I've ever seen a human being in a movie ever have.
Yeah, whatever diet that he was on, by all means, put my fat ass on that one.
That was like an hour and a half, 2-hour diet. That was the best. A. Michael Lerner, Michael A. Lerner. I've seen it both ways, right?
As far as I know, it's A. Michael Lerner. I could be wrong. I don't know what he's learning. He's learning his name. His first name's not Mike. All right, 30 seconds to vote. Where do you think that segment? So we're going to start getting a lot of people that just basically had different scenes that they played Myers coming up next. So, A. Michael Lerner, go ahead, vote. 30 seconds. I think it was scary. I'm doing scary. That's where I'm going. I'm going there. Dick Warlock did the stunt for original Firestorm. Of course, Carpenter was originally supposed to direct the movie. Yeah, well, Dick Warlock. I mean, God, I can't wait. I still haven't had a chance to read this book. I'm so pissed. I have to.
What's funny though, didn't Carpenter do the music for the new Firestarter? If I'm correct, right?
I think he did.
Yeah.
All right, 5 seconds to vote. A. Michael Lerner. Where do you think he lands on this list? And 2, 1. There you go. What is all this fucking noise?
Side note, glad to see you're doing better, Brett. Had us worried there. Jeff, thank you. Was it my physical ailment? Was that the problem?
What is all this noise I'm hearing? I'm sorry, what was that?
No, I was just wondering. Yeah, Jeff, if it was the injury, I'm doing better. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I guess he was having some serious issues with his leg. Yeah. I guess you're doing better. I haven't heard much about it, which I've been busy. And like I said, we'll catch up after that. So
we will. I've got time tonight. So if you got a few minutes before you have to get to bed or whatever. Yeah.
I told Mike if he can make it through the stream and stay awake, I said we'll have to do I'll have a beer.
You got it, Mike. I'd like to catch up with you, bud. Yankees, everything. We're doing well right now. Absolutely.
All right, Chris, man, definitely. Let's see you back, dude.
There you go.
Skip it. All right, so I'm sorry. So I was just catching up. There's a bunch of noise going upstairs. I think it's the dogs, because I don't think my wife's home yet. So hey, Michael Leonard landed in Scary, okay, which he was. I think he did a great cameo in that film. Next up, all right, now this is arguably one of my favorite sequences in the entire franchise. Tommy Lee Wallace playing Myers in the closet scene.
Yep.
I mean, this is one of the most iconic scenes in the franchise, and I think Tommy Lee Wallace just knocked it out of the fucking park. And you can totally see that it's a different body structure and head type. So let's go. 30 seconds to vote. Where do you think Tommy Lee Wallace lands on this list? Go. Mike's just being a dick. I'm just gonna keep voting. Skip it. You dick.
Mike's awesome. Oh,
You
good.
dick. About 10 seconds. Not his father, his nieces, where she used to do the Eternals. Hold on a second. About 5 seconds left to vote. 3, 2, 1, and Tommy Lee Wallace landed. Yep, right in the top. Halloween icon where he should. Not his father's niece is where he's chasing. No, absolutely wrong. The guy that he's chasing through the tunnels is his father. Remember, he pushes him into the gate, like the iron bars. When he's pushing the guy with the iron bars, that's his father. Yeah, Michael Leonard's father.
I wanted to tell you, I had no idea after I watched the panel for Night of the Creeps at Flashback that was on YouTube, and I didn't remember Jill Whitlow was in Weird Science. And then I look her up. She was in Mask. She was in Porky's. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, folks, don't forget to hit the like button. God damn it. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit.
That's right.
Yeah, she was in a
Thank
bunch
you,
of stuff. She was in a bunch of stuff. She's always cute.
Did you get a kick out of Jason Lively?
I was getting a kick, yeah. So, folks, definitely go, by all means, go check out Bill's video. It was very entertaining.
I'm sorry to be
enjoyed it.
bringing it up, but I just hopped out.
No, not at all. I told everybody, I even commented. I said, hopefully next year I'll be there. I'll grab Mike. The two of us will come out.
Maybe Jason Lively will come back.
Yeah, I'd have to tell him he's got to get him back. All right, 30 seconds to vote. Next up, Aaron Armstrong in the flashback from Halloween Code, who knocked it the hell out of the park. He had his mannerisms down. He had the build down perfectly. Nailed it.
Mrs. Riker's man crush, right?
This is Mrs. Riker's man crush too. Absolutely.
She loves him.
She loves Aaron Armstrong, man. Good looking guy, man. I'd know him.
Hell yeah.
He's one no part of me though.
He's got quite a cool signature too, by the way. Anyways, sorry.
No, that's cool. 30 seconds to vote. Aaron Armstrong in the flashback scene and go.
Yeah, that whole sequence, when you see that for the first time, oh man.
Aaron Armstrong,
so exciting, right?
A killer job. I just think, he's an attractive man. It's okay. Why the fuck did Nick Castle skip out on the scene too thin? Oh, because Nick Castle's build is just not the same anymore. He's a little bit older. He's a little bit more svelte. I mean, God bless the guy. All right, 2 seconds left to vote, and that is that. All right, so he lands right up at Halloween Icon, which I think he does. He deserves because he was great in the flashback scene. Great ass. Skip it for Aaron Armstrong. Great scenes, but bad acting. Seriously, he was great. Jordan.
I don't know what else he really, right? I don't know.
I don't know. But Aaron in the scary category. He's great as the Boogeyman in Widow's Bay as well. Highly recommend that show. I haven't seen Widow's Bay.
Oh, absolutely.
How you doing, man?
Shane, I haven't finished it, but very good. Leanna, our friend Leanna in the chat, she's watched it too, I think. Part of it, if I remember right. Yeah.
Bill says Jason Lively is a blast, super fun guy to hang out with. He was cracking me. He looked like he was a lot of fun. I was quite jealous watching the video. I was very jealous. I'm like, I got to get out there next year. I will.
Bill and I were just, oh God. My wife got a kick out of Bill. Like Bill, if you heard him, he told the story about him and I, how we became friends, like with these tastings and stuff. So
I heard it on the video. Yep.
My wife got a little weepy in a fun way. She's like, oh my God, that's awesome. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Of course, we're bringing Nick Castle back. Nick Castle. This is the iconic scene where you get to see the OG shape for the first time, played by
Mhm.
Nick Castle since 1978, in that mirror image in 2018. So this was a goosebumps moment because for the majority of people knew
Yeah.
walking in that that was him. So when it appeared on the screen, I was like, yeah, I got a stiff. You have to sit down. I can't go up
And
to
you
the
would
board.
remember too when that happened. Like, remember when it was announced that Nick Castle would be coming back, but then you heard, oh, it's not going to be for everything. And I think didn't it change over time during production? Oh, he's just going to do this one thing, right? They were like, yeah, I
It
think he can
had
just do
to
this.
because when they said he was coming back, I'm like, there's no way. I mean, he's in his 70s. There's no way he's going to be able to do that. So I kind of figured it was going to be a cameo. When they said it was a cameo, I'm like, that's perfect. And this was
Yeah, that
perfect
was
too.
just right.
And this was the perfect scene. Everybody's like, why did they pick that scene? Because this is the first time Laurie sees Myers. So why shouldn't it be the original Myers that she first saw from 78? And that's the reason why they did it. That's what made it
And
even more special.
and he has the great Michael Meowers cat, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
like the
Michael
yeah,
Meowers.
Michael
Yeah.
Meowers?
All right.
By
So
the
what
way,
do you think?
where's Joe or Bob? Sorry, your cat's
Joe
Joe.
or
That's
Bob?
right. Joe,
Oh, the cat.
Joe, you're
Well, I think that's the noise I'm hearing. I think they're trying to get through the door because I shut the door at the top of the steps.
oh,
So I think they're
oh.
banging on the door because they want to come down because my wife's not home yet. So 30 seconds to vote. Nick Castle's appearance in Halloween 2018 and go. Albeit
Yeah,
it's a
good
brief
spot.
appearance, but it's iconic nonetheless. Hey, Andy, what's up? Hey, I sent a picture on Discord. Here's something you can have your popcorn in while you watch Halloween. It's the Michael Myers popcorn bucket. Oh, yeah. I have the bucket.
Oh
It's
yeah.
right up. He's right there, right behind me.
I've been decluttering all my stuff down here,
I
so
was doing a little cleaning in
mine's
here
not
earlier, trying to
here.
organize a few things. So, yeah, 5 seconds to vote left for Nick Castle in 2018. And there you go. All right, he lands in Halloween Icon, which he should.
Halloween icon. Happy Halloween.
Oh, she is home? See, Mike knows better than me that the wife's home. Yeah, because I'm hearing a bunch of noise. So,
When we're done taking a break on some tier rankings, Pat, I wrote them down. I had two different topics, and now I can't think of them that I wanted to run past you for some future streams. Hey, Lito.
hey, what's up, Lito? What's up, buddy? So the headlights in the man cave. I gotcha. All right, so yeah, so I guess all that noise is them going crazy, ape shit, because the wife's home. All right, folks. So next up, we have Chase Wright Vanek, who took over for the young Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 because Rob Zombie had said that Dave Fair had just got so much older and a lot taller between 2007 and 2009, so it didn't look. There was no way to seamlessly blend the two together. So, I mean, it was there wasn't a lot of scenes with him there, so you didn't really have to have. I mean, you had the scenes with him with the white horse, which nobody likes anyway.
Yeah.
But he did what he had to do, and I have nothing against the kid. He did what he had to do, and it was okay for what it was. So you have 30 seconds to vote. Chase Wright Vanek as young Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 at Smith's Grove. Go.
Now, Pat, I don't know. We probably talked about this at age 45. Like, I really felt bad for this kid when he got this role. Just because, like you're saying, he had to replace somebody that you didn't think was going to happen. But he was pretty damn effective. And I fell in love talking to the guy at his table. He knew his bourbons.
Did he really?
That's
Good
how
for.
I
I just loved him even more. I would have voted him higher if I would have known that.
Yeah. He knew his bourbons. Great signature too for a kid because he's still pretty young.
Yeah,
You know what
he's
I
still
mean?
pretty young. I mean, because and Dave Ferris just come up. They're both probably in their late 20s, early 30s, I would think.
Dave's just chilled too. You've seen him. He's just
So
what's he?
Chase,
He's
well,
still
we can
he's
skip
a
it.
musician, right? Doesn't he do? He's
He's
got a
trying to do.
band, right?
He's trying to rap, and it's just like, I mean, I'm not a fan of rap, so I don't really care. So he's trying to do it, and hey, all power to him.
See,
Um,
Jordan Cody, Pat's favorite wrestlers, the rap is crap guys. Barry Windham and the Windham brothers and Kurt Hennig. Rap is crap, and he used to sing that song. It was great.
Kane Hodder would have made a great Myers. It would have been nice to have that crossover, but it's not going to happen now.
That's really interesting, Pat. Right? Wow.
Yeah.
Even you think about James Hugh Courtney could have been a great Jason too. Yeah. Dang.
Honestly, Jeff, I thought he would have ranked a little bit higher than Skip It. I put him in okay, so I thought he would have. Right, he was. There was nothing wrong with his
Wow, he's in
performance.
Skip It.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chris says, my girl just counted all my Myers figures themselves, 60 in total. Oh, God, I've never counted how many I have. I don't want to know.
You really want to get a swift kick in the
Take her.
ass from our
She's-
wives if we started counting stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
man.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God.
Chris voted skip it just because of the white horse.
White Horse was ridiculous.
With these votes.
Oh, and Pat, I meant to tell you, I didn't go look for
Yes.
the case of the voodoo beer. I should be. I haven't, but I don't know if you've been.
I'm going to look
for
tomorrow because apparently it's appearing in Walmart's and Target.
Targets is what I'm hearing a lot.
Jersey,
Yeah.
where I work in Jersey and where I'm in Pennsylvania, neither Target or Walmart sell alcohol. So they sell, but they do in New York. And tomorrow I'm going to be near the New York border, so I'm going to take that way home. And I know I pass a Walmart and a Target, and if they do, I'll pick them up because, like I said, the Jersey and PA, Walmarts and Targets, they do not sell alcohol. So
Rap is crap. I'm gonna have to play that for you, Pat. I'm gonna
Yes,
send
it
you
is.
that link.
I agree.
That song.
All right, next up. So let's keep going with Rob Zombie's Halloween, 2007. Young Michael Myers, played by Dave Ferrick, who was actually very nice. But I remember, we were chatting with him at age 45. Super nice guy. Embraces the community. So, and I think he did a good job for what it was.
Didn't he kind of photo jump in a photo we were taking, a group photo? Am I
think
thinking
he
of that
did. I
correctly?
remember he did just jump in one of the photos.
Yeah.
It was fine. I'm like, hey. All right, 30 seconds to vote for Dig and go.
Go. I grabbed my Coupe de Ville's vinyl cover, Pat. I'm thinking I'm gonna get that signed next week, and I'm excited about that.
Oh, you're gonna get the album signed? Nice.
Those are still God, they didn't sell out of those probably because of the price point, right?
Probably because of the price point, and the people that are not paying that price point don't know that when they're gone, they're gone. So I was very happy to pay that price point because the way they were on the secondary market, like Discogs, they were more than double that. All right, so
you gotta
that was
listen to that.
Dig is in killer job. He deserves to be. I think he did a great job.
Yes, that's a good spot for him. Absolutely.
Mhm. Absolutely. Daniel, what's up, buddy? What's shaking?
Hey, Daniel. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, Don Shanks. Oh, I'm glad he got. I was afraid he wasn't going to be that high. That's good. I'm glad Don Shanks was there because I wasn't here yet.
There was a lot of Don Shanks love. I was surprised, which is good.
Good.
Yeah, let's see what I'm missing here. I'll make sure.
You did all the main guys so far, right? Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Who names their kid Dig? Well, I think isn't he like French or something? He's I forget what the hell that nationality is. That's why.
I love you took the H4 George Wilbur picture from that's like the one they even play in Family Guy.
Yes. All right. So where's everybody vote for this one now?
That's right, Shane. The perfect plex. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go coughing up a lung.
You damn right, Pat. Hope you're okay.
Oh my God. Being able to get rid of this is killing me. Next vote up is for the CGI Myers from H2O. Where does the CGI version of Michael Myers land on your list?
Oh, God.
I know where.
God,
unfortunately, there's nothing here that says the shitter because I'd put it right in the shitter. 30 seconds to vote on the CGI Michael Myers and go.
Yeah, absolutely. Bill, I don't know if you saw. Were you watching that? I still have a can, so I think I should save this for a special occasion. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, this could get bad pretty quick since it's a sour. So.
Well, you can always save it for do Tales from the Dark Side a week from this Friday.
Yeah, I figure I save it for, I don't know, if we end up going to Pittsburgh or something. If that's not that far, if that should hang on a little bit there.
All right, just about there, and that is that for the CGI Myers. CGI Myers is in Skip It, where he belongs.
Yeah, he should be like.
It's like he wants to speak to the manager. Yes, he wants to write a very strongly worded email. Don't be a dick, Jordan. It is iconic, but absolutely for the wrong reasons.
Absolutely, Chris. Yeah.
Bill said, I didn't see the Voodoo Rangers, but I did see a new Angry Orchard variety pack with I did see the Ghostface one. I was going to buy that and do like a tasting of it. So I'm going to probably pick them up as well. But no place around here has got the Voodoo Ranger Myers. And everybody says, I saw Joe picked it up at Target. So I'm going to be near the New York border tomorrow. And like I said, to New York Targets and New York, their Targets and then Walmart also. New York. If you know New York, they sell beer everywhere. They sell it in the fucking gas station, for Christ's sake.
I I so wish Joe would have put in his post that he went to Dallas to get it, just to make fun of the whole situation. That would have been funny.
I did make a trip I did pass by a Spirit, and they didn't have a lot of stuff out. So the only things that I picked up that weren't duplicates, I got Myers air freshener.
Now I can hear that echo. Okay, interesting.
I don't hear an echo.
No, it's like it's delayed. I hear it when you're not talking, but I can hear you. Like you're fine, but like you can hear it back. It's interesting.
And remember, they had the shot glasses of this, but now they have them in full cup size.
That's new.
Yeah, so that and the air freshener are the only things I picked up that I didn't have. And this, I stopped in that Ross, and they had this for $2. I never got one of these. Did you ever get one of these? What Myers had?
Never got one of those.
Yeah, they had it at Ross for $2. It was $2.99.
I'm really, unless it's something really special, Pat. I'm really kind of getting.
Me neither. I'm not buying that stupid, like that high school doll thing. I'm not bothering with that. That's a little ridiculous.
But see, that was easier because that was at home. I didn't have to go to a store. Are they even for sale still? Are they even for sale? I did buy 2, so you're probably good for one if you want it. I just bought it in case, you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna catch up on the chat. Then we'll move on to young Eric Preston from Halloween 4. CGI Mask got 4 votes for Icon. That's just people just being assholes. All right, so next up you have Eric Preston, who plays the young version of Myers in the Vincent drug scene in Halloween 4. Who was effective because he did play the part pretty well. I mean, albeit 2 seconds of it, but the way they picked a good version of a kid, I should say. He looked a lot like him.
Speaking of Eric Preston, yeah, he likes his cats too. I remember showing him going back and forth about cats.
Yeah, they were chatting away. All right, so 30 seconds to vote. Eric Preston as young Myers in the scene in Halloween 4 at Vincent's Drug. Go. It was scary because it was scary because he did look very menacing.
I just did okay. Okay.
Forget the monkey shines popcorn bucket, the terrified bucket. Yeah, the popcorn buckets are cool. There's no way I could go start doing that stuff.
No, yeah.
Oh God, you'd kill it. The thing would go on fire if you ate all that shit.
George's got to be doing pretty well after his wine and UFC time yesterday. He's hanging in there.
All right, so so Eric Preston did okay, which is fine.
Hey, Lito.
That's good. It's not a bad deal.
Cubbies, you got it, buddy. We're doing there.
No, a lot of I don't think any of the people that played young Myers, with the exception of probably no, I don't think any of the young Myers are acting anymore. People that played a young version of Myers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Will Sandon's not.
No, he's not. Eric Preston's not. Adam Gunn's not. I don't think so.
Adam Gunn.
All right, next up, now you have Tom Morga, who played not only the Bandage Myers in Halloween 4, but he also was in a few scenes in Halloween 4 before they fired him. So I thought his scenes were effective. I liked the way he looked in it. So, and the Bandage Myers was always creepy as hell to me.
And Tom Morga is one of the guys that's played multiple slashers too. So
yeah, he's only Myers crossover. Am I correct? That did Myers and Jason Voorhees.
That's what I thought, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's the only crossover that did both icons. All right, 30 seconds to vote for Tom Morga as Myers in Halloween 4. Go.
And he was really supposed to play Myers the entire time for 4, if I'm correct.
He was supposed to. They got fired. Yeah. Yeah, which very crazy. Oh, he's up in Halloween Icon right now. Let's see if he stays there. Really, this kid got higher votes 20 seconds. Unbelievable. Jeff's getting pissed.
I think you and I've talked about it. With how lousy we talk about that Ronald McDonald mask. Seeing a bandaged Myers a little bit longer than that mask could have worked.
Would have been very effective, I think.
Yeah, Mummy Myers.
So Tom Morga made it up to Halloween Icon. I'm not going to argue that.
Holy shit, that is
good for him.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Jordan Decker mixing wine and beer and eating bowls of baked beans for dinner. No wonder why you feel like shit. Oh God, I can only imagine what the studio smells like. All right, next up. So here we go. We have Adam Gunn playing the Myers in the flashback scene where Florrie's dreaming.
Nice haircut.
But you see a young version of Myers, which would be in the Smith Grove Sanitarium. And this
Boy,
kid was great because he looked creepy as fuck. This
that
kid,
face, he turns right like, oh God, he looks scary.
very,
Get him
very
out of here.
effective. Yep,
Get
very,
him out
very
of here. He's horse shit.
horse shit. Horse shit. 30 seconds to vote. Adam Gunn, Halloween 2, dream sequence, go.
You know what I was reading, Pat, in the Steel City Con Facebook group? Dude, what's his name? And I hope it wasn't serious. Christopher Lambert left the con. He had to go to the hospital. It's like, oh God.
Really? Oh God. Well, look, you saw that. We both know he did not look good at Chiller. Not at
He's
all.
supposed to be at Fan Expo next weekend too. We'll see if that
Yeah,
happens.
I hope wish the best for him, but he didn't look good when we saw him. I was like, wow, I didn't realize how bad he aged. I mean, I don't know if he's got any health issues or what. Sorry, Adam Gunn made it to killer job, which he did because he was scared as hell. Scary looking, I should say.
I guess I did.
The movie Trancers. You brought up Trancers once before. I don't think I've even seen the Trancers movies. Has anybody ever heard of the movie Gingerweed Man? No.
I think Bill watched Trancers on pay-per-view.
Gingerweed Man? That sounds like a real B movie. I'll have to check that one out.
Trancers is the one guy we talked about, Tom.
Did you forget the young Myers from Kills when he's standing at the window near the? I know. Did that not upload? There's always one. I did actually download that photo. Why did it not upload? I did have him.
Maybe he needs med.
It didn't upload. See, the thing that I don't like about this is you can't upload a photo once you've already started this, because I did download the photo, and maybe so. What happens is when you download the photos, you have to manually upload them to this, and I might have missed it because I did download it.
I didn't even think that one. Colin brought up that one. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the Partridge Family version of Michael.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Who played 6-year-old Myers? I don't know who that was. I don't remember the kid's name. Honestly, I really don't.
He did pretty good.
He did good. He looked like he fit in with all the other ones. All right, so this
Even
is
though he did-
all right.
Yeah.
This is where we get a little anal as fans. I had to do this because you had Deborah Hill. Because when you see Michael's hand grab the knife and
Those
stab
are my
Judy,
hands.
that is Deborah Hill playing Myers, killing
Pay-per-view.
Judith. And I know for all you people that want to go out there and argue, well, what about the scene where Tommy sees Myers across the street? That's already been debunked. That is not her.
I don't want to go down that stream again.
I'm not going down that again. That's just strange editing in that documentary. That's not her. So it's been debunked. So the only time you'll see her on screen is you'll see her hands killing Judith. Very effective.
Judith.
Let's do it. 30 seconds. Vote for the late great Deborah Hill, who basically stabbed Judith Myers.
Yeah, even though he didn't play Myers. I love that little kid in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 that says that asks him if he's a giant. I love that little kid. Will you be my friend?
Can you be my
That's like
friend?
one of the funnier moments. I like
that. That was supposed to be like a Frankenstein moment.
Oh yeah.
Right, got about 5 seconds left. Vote for Deborah Hill, the iconic late great Deborah Hill. 2, 1, and she lands in. Wow, she landed in Halloween Icon. Okay, I'm not gonna argue that because that was iconic. Chris is drinking an Angry Orchard Headless Pumpkin right now. Nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
I like the Angry Orchards, but the thing is, I don't drink them all that often, so I have to be in the mood because as you get older, I get such bad reflux when things are like.
We should see if he wants to come on, Pat. He's probably got a pretty nice collection.
No, I told Chris. I said we'll have to have him on, and we'll go through his collection and just chat away. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And Halloween Kills her.
Hey, Byron.
Michael Myers and Karen's imagination was played by Christian Michael Pates. Okay, I had no idea what the kid was. But very effective though. He looked great.
If he comes to a convention, hi, Mr. Pates.
Pates.
Pates, don't you think it would have? Sorry, that was great. I love it. Pates.
All right, so one left, folks, and it's the OG, the first time you see Michael Myers in the entire franchise. When you finally realize that the whole sequence you just watched of somebody killing this naked girl is a young boy. And it is played by who? Mr. Will
Mr.
Sandon.
Sandon.
Who, my God, have you guys ever seen Will Sandon at a convention? Looks amazing, that guy.
Amazing. Hey,
looks-
is
he
Jim
looks like he's in his
Winburn
fucking
left on the
20s.
bottom?
What's
Is that
that?
Jim Winburn? Is that Jim Winburn on the bottom still left?
Oh, we still have Jim Winburn. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. We do have Jim Winburn because there's his ass. Remember, it's a shot of his ass as he's falling. My bad. We do have Jim Winburn left. My bad. I thought they were all in order, but apparently not.
All
right, so the first time we see Michael Myers, the iconic vision of a young child who just killed his sister, and Mr. Will Sandon. If you ever met him at a convention, is a lot of fun too. Go,
Cool
30
guy.
seconds. Seriously nice guy. We did Tommy Lee Wallace. You missed it.
If anybody ever wants a recommendation for getting something autographed by him, find a Trick or Treat Studios, the clown mask, his clown mask. He signs that awesome. Puts age 6 and everything. Just, it's awesome. That's one of the better things he signs. So, yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right, so let's see.
Shake and bake. Mm-hmm.
All right, so he right up in Halloween icon, which I think he deserves. And then Bill did get one on me. Yeah, we did Tommy Lee Wallace, but yeah, I guess I could have put Chris Nelson in there because he is behind the door and he gets his fingers blown off.
Yeah.
I did miss that
It's a
one.
good scene.
I always miss one.
Great scene.
And Ben Tramer dresses like, well, you know, I didn't put him there because we put him as one of the men in the previous rankings. Now that's anal. Yeah. Well, we're all about anal. All right. So now it's the very last one. This is the very last one. And this is the late, great Jim Winburn, who plays Michael falling off the balcony or the deck or whatever you want to call it of the Wallace house. Not the Wallace house, the Doyle house, rather.
Doyle house. Yeah, the back. Right. Yeah. It's strange.
The back. Well, in the original,
Which is like the front.
It's the back, but then in part 2, he's falling off the front. Justice for Ben Tramer. I agree 100%. Chris. All right, so here's the last one. 28 seconds left to vote. Where do you think Jim Winburn, the late great Jim Winburn, lands in here? This is an iconic scene because he does fall off, albeit when he does disappear, that's not him. That is Nick Castle.
I love that was the era of that body like hitting the ground sound effect. You know?
Sounds.
Yes.
Yep.
Did I tell? Oh, I don't know if we talked about it last week, Pat. When I went to go get Annalicia's signature, she's been to Chicago quite a lot because her son went to school here. I was like, oh damn, that's awesome. And looking great as always, too, Pat, as we've said.
Oh, she's just aging gracefully like fine wine. Her and
We'll be
Tony
at
Moyer.
age 50 if there is one.
Tony Moyer is the same thing. She's unbelievable. And you know, with Pamela Susan Shoop, you can see that she's aged, but she's still a pretty woman.
I don't think Bill was filming when I was kind of just going back and forth about the age 50 thing with Sean. He's like,
Jim Winburn,
he's like,
went up
dude,
in
man,
icon. Nice.
I'm trying. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I shut up 6 times. And Alicia was very easy. Yes, she was. And she's just unbelievable.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
yeah, did you order the Funkos? I didn't do that yet. I just been
I
busy.
did.
So.
I did want to get them, especially.
I
gotta get the
get
Loomis. There hadn't been a Loomis Funko, and I really can't stand the Funko Pops, but
I'm
had
not
to get the
a fan of
Loomis
them either.
one.
Must have done Tommy Lee Wallace from the stream. Maybe, yeah, because we did do that. Yeah, he's right behind Nick Castle. He's between Castle and Dick Warlock. Elvis is sick and requested a milkshake. Of course, I went out for him, but I'm still listening. See, that's
You're a great mom.
Good
Great
mom right
person,
there.
Leanna. Awesome.
Wow, sick.
Hell
I
yeah.
hope he doesn't have a stomach ache. Because the last thing
What
I
kind of
wanna do is
milkshake are we talking? Vanilla, chocolate, Oreo? I don't know. I'm trying to think of everything. Kayla had an Oreo milkshake today.
There you folks. That's it. We ranked all the Myers. And of course, the top 3 were who? Nick Castle, Tommy Lee Wallace and Dick Warlock, as I would expect.
It's so weird for me, and I think you could probably partially like. Of course, Halloween 1, Halloween 2 are separate movies, but I put them so close to kind of just one movie. It's just that's just how I feel. I don't know.
Wow, I didn't realize. So I got a new camera. That's
Ooh,
why I
that
look.
sounds good, Leanna. Yeah, you got a new camera?
Got a new camera and it's very vivid. I'm gonna have to put I'm gonna have to put some makeup on or something. I'm like, holy crap, I look very greasy Italian.
You just look very. You're getting your emotions out a lot more,
Yes,
a lot
I'm
easier
feeling
there.
feeling very verklempt.
Well, the fastest ranking. We've had some interesting rankings though, or the tiers. We had the internet going out. Pat's power went out. I'm on the ground in pain. The one that just that was 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh.
Frankie said what the shit for him. Why? Why you bitter? What happened? Yeah, it's very crisp. But I got a new 4K camera and it's very crisp and it's just I may have to just adjust it a little bit because nobody needs to see anything. That's a little scary.
You're not zesty, are you? You're not zesty.
I'm feeling.
Or are you zesty now?
I'm super zesty.
You're full zesty.
I'm zesty.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, we Pat and I we mean business, especially Pat does. I just have one. Oh, God dang! If I had everything down here like that, I might as well pack up and leave.
Well, I have to
Yeah,
keep
I have
everything in
just
this
one
room
little
because
area.
if things start to if it starts to outgrow this room, I get yelled at. Like I said, the other
Yeah.
stuff, the only stuff I have in the other room are like all the pictures of all my autographed pictures and some posters and stuff. But everything else is in here because it's not allowed to leave this room.
I really wish there was more of those that company didn't go under that made those classic stills and they framed them nicely. I only bought I think there was like 8 of them. I bought 3 of the 8 Halloween ones they had done. They're nice.
So your rankings, yeah, yeah. There's some surprises. I'm not gonna argue with you, Jeff. You're absolutely right. There's a few surprises. I was I'm like, okay, all right, very interesting. But that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
And that's what's nice about
Brett-
people voting live on it because you get to it's the people in the chat that get to pick it. All right, so
It's funny
now
how you do this. Like Brad Laurie, right? Like I don't think he was the problem as much. I think it was just the material he had.
yeah,
but that's
I actually
interesting.
I didn't vote him in skip it. I did think I put him in okay. I didn't want to put him at the bottom because it
Like-
was. And somebody said he looked like Droopy Dog, which is true. It does look like Droopy Dog.
Honestly, in Tony Moran, like I probably would have had him higher than okay. Because it's really the purpose of what he was doing is you just wanted to have a young guy,
I
21.
built it up. I'm saying like I thought he would have a little bit of a better outcome too because he is technically the first time you see the face of the franchise in the first movie, regardless of him being such an asshole in real life.
Yeah. Did you have Corey on here? Did you do Corey or no? I guess he can't really do Corey. He's not really a Myers, but
No, because I thought about that and he really wasn't a Myers and we already did Corey when we did the Men of Halloween. Daniel says something here. I'm not a collector, but I think you folks, Brett, etc., got it. Oh, it's too much. Why do you think our wives hate us?
it's too much, Daniel. But I tell you, it's probably I think it's like the tenure of how long this has been going on for Pat and I. Pat's been doing it a long time. For my age, I feel like I've done it for a long time, right? Just, but
Yeah,
there's
well,
guys
Brett's
like
also
our.
got many hats he
Yeah.
wears besides Myers.
Oh God, Jesus, my God.
Too many. See, I'm just this. That's it. That's all I can do.
Like I get impressed, and when Joe was still doing the show with us, the podcast, his was just growing, and it keeps on growing. He's catching up, and he's really caught up pretty well.
He's probably
doing
got more
pretty
stuff
damn good.
now because he collects multiple things. He's probably got more stuff than I do, easily, because he collects several other things. And there's a lot of things in Myers stuff he does seem to find that I haven't found, and I'm just not chasing because I've just slowed down a little bit financially and just being a little bit more selective on things I'm buying now because, like I said, I just made that big purchase. And plus, I have a ton of other things going on, which we'll discuss later. That's bleeding me dry, namely my children.
What's Strickland had a really before he started selling his off. Strickland did really good too in a short amount of time. He really
Yeah.
he kind of hit it out of the park.
He was posting a lot of stuff. I haven't seen him post anything. I have to reach out to him see if he's all right because I haven't seen him post anything at all lately.
Not even with that other business, huh?
No, so everything's all right. But you can see my Three Stooges stuff I've been buying for the house. Do you want me send me some pictures? I'd love to see it. I love the Stooges. The Three
Oh,
Stooges,
Andy,
big
message
fan.
us that. Absolutely.
That's
Three
just that. I'd like
Stooges?
to see all this
Oh,
Three Stooges stuff.
one of my
Definitely.
favorite Nintendo games. I love that
Like
game.
I still remember the conversation I had with my wife when I introduced my son to the Three Stooges. She's like, "Seriously, this is what you're going to show your son?" I go, "He's got to learn the basics. This is where he's going. Come on."
Yeah, Pat, my dad got me on Laurel and Hardy, and I'm still haven't forgot. Laurel Hardy's just another one too. Love Laurel and Hardy.
Tony would have been in the peacock. Tony would have been in the peacocking category. Yeah, he definitely
You know,
would have been.
he's peacocking. He's peacocking. You know.
Yes,
Shane,
he
you know
is.
better. He was the inventor of the peacocking. It's my opinion.
Chris, that's the reason I started collecting Halloween merchandise. Oh God, I apologize. We both
Oh my God,
apologize.
that's awesome.
We apologize.
That's
No, I've
awesome.
been watching your collection grow on Instagram big time, man. And
Pat,
you always tag
thank
me,
you
which
for
is
the drug
awesome. I
addiction,
appreciate it
Pat.
because I always check it out. So keep
It's a
tagging me.
drug. It's a
I
drug.
apologize. We both apologize to your wallet.
We were talking at work
And we're
about
definitely gonna have you on.
collections.
I'll reach out to you, man. We'll have you on.
My one guy and my buddy Mike in warehouse is like, Brett, it could be worse. You could have a gambling problem. I'm like, yeah, that would be
Well,
worse.
that's what I've said before. I'm like, you know what? I pay my bills. I pay for everything for my kids. Believe me, I'd have a lot more if it wasn't for my fucking kids. Believe
But
me, try to take my
drinking
word for it.
problems different, Pat. Right?
That's one thing. We never blame the alcohol.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
But I look at it this way: everything I buy, at some point, is going to be worth a lot more money. Several things I have are worth a lot of money, and
Heck
people
yeah.
know. Several things I have are worth a lot of money, and when I go, my parents, my wife, my kids, they're all going to make out. Yeah, it's all an investment. Worst case scenario, some of the newer stuff, which obviously the newer things, because nowadays with collectibles, unless they limit something to a limited run, they
Yeah.
overflow the market because we're never ready to buy it. So if anything, you'll get what you paid for it. You're not going to get less if you save it for a while. If you try to sell it the same day and it's just saturated the market. A lot of the things I have, because for those that don't follow this, I love all this stuff here. But if you watch any of my videos, I have a lot of the older stuff. I like
Yeah.
stuff
Retro
related to
or
film.
original.
I like the lobby cards. I like the different film reels. I own different film reels. I think the most expensive thing I have in my collection, obviously, is the original Atari cartridge in the box, which one of these days I got to have graded. Because not to be that guy, but I've seen some of the ones that are graded, and I know mine's graded higher.
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer than some of them ones I've seen.
I do need to grill you about something because I can't remember where I got this, and you're going to probably tell me pretty quick. Where was this orange 45? Where did I buy this? We bought this obviously right away when it came out.
Where did you get it?
remember
Did you get it originally from?
Do you remember? Was it? It wasn't Fright Rags or anything like that, was it?
No, it was I believe.
See, this is where the memory's going bad, and I didn't take my notes.
Was it not Sacred Bones? Death Waltz. Was it Death Waltz that put that out?
Maybe that was Death Waltz. Yeah,
I think it was
this is
Death
beautiful
Waltz that
though.
put that out. Without looking.
Oh, okay. You know what I got? I think you said you already had it too. I wanted to tell you, I did get this version because I never had it with the movie and everything, the 4-disc version.
You never got that one?
I never had this because it's a overseas one, and it still had the comic book in it too. How about that, huh?
Yeah, Autopsis. Yep.
Look at that. That's badass. How they came with all 4 discs.
Can't wait to pilfer more. So what did you steal? Damn it! Let me know what you stole.
If
Hey, Jordan, when Jordan, see, that just goes to show you how trusting I am. I had Jordan and Cody in this room, and they could have just took whatever they wanted. I wouldn't have realized. Eventually I would have realized because I pretty much knew where everything is. I think those motherfuckers stole something from my room.
We'll do it. I think I got the orange one too, but
orange. Wow, I don't. Yeah, I don't worry about.
The TriStar, Andy, the TriStar is for our friend in the chat, Jordan Decker.
I was thinking Sacred Bones, but I don't think it's Sacred Bones, Chris.
Thank you.
I think it was Death Waltz because Death Waltz was around before Sacred Bones, and that's been around. That 45.
Actually, maybe there's something that says on the label here, Pat.
Take a look because I don't remember. It could be Sacred Bones, but I thought it was Death Waltz.
This was a long time ago now, too. What's this? Probably 15, 20 years ago now.
Easy. Yeah. And folks, if you still tuned in, make sure you come on. Don't be shy. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's a weird name on the printing.
I'm getting
Andy
my
likes the
flashlight
TriStar
out.
photo, the TriStar shirt, just like Jordan's afraid
Yeah.
of it.
He's afraid. He's afraid it's gonna
You're
happen
very
again.
afraid. Let me give it this on this side here and go to that.
You're afraid it's gonna start all over.
It's okay to be afraid. Hang out for a few more
There's no
minutes.
way.
Our
It's
game is
numbered
no,
to
I'm
5.
gonna be frisky when next now. I'm gonna frisk you next time you come.
It's numbered to 500. Jack-o'-lantern music. It's got compass, HalloweenMovies.com. Do you really think this is officially
Oh
from?
no, that's right. That I think you ordered directly through the Halloween Movies website back then.
Aha, numbered to 500.
That's
Number
right. That's where.
176. Okay.
And for those memberships, I just gifted a man. Oh, look at Shane got a membership, and you're welcome. If you're still
Hey,
out in the chat,
awesome.
I just gifted a membership and it went to our buddy Shane. So if you're still there, Shane, there you go. And I was just, are you doing anything tomorrow night?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
I think maybe like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock your time tomorrow. Maybe do a member stream.
Hold on a second.
Long
Let me
overdue.
just look at something. Tryouts for volleyball.
Oh, he wants me to
that's
frisk. He wants me to
fine.
touch. He wants me to give him a cavity search too.
Yeah, I think we will be good. On Tuesday, that is the first school night. So we're gonna see if we start right at time at 7, then I should be good to go. If anything, if we get delayed starting, Pat, I might have to jump off just because these kids going back to school is gonna be
And that's a
mess.
long movie too. So Chris was in the chat. Chris will be there, so we'll make sure we start on time. And if you have to leave or whatever, because
Yeah.
for those who don't know, we're going to do Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves on Tuesday night with Chris from the chat, CP.
Mhm.
Because he won the Dark Side tier membership, and I had some shit come up last
Mhm.
Tuesday, so I had to cancel. So we're going to do it on this Tuesday. So if you have to bolt, we can just do the thing. So
Yeah. It looks like everything's fine, Pat. Like, yeah, if we don't go for a marathon tomorrow, I should be fine. Think about what we'll do.
yeah, and won't be a
Cool.
long stream. We'll hang out for like an hour, just bullshit, and just see what's going on with the members, and talk about some other shit. You guys pick up the Halloween 2 Skull Actor doll. Which one is that? Is that the
the girl? Yeah.
Is that the girl
one
one
from Mattel Creations?
high school
Yeah.
girl? If it is, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
I'm not, Chris. You'll be fine. I did get one. I actually got 2 because in case Pat changes his mind or I got to give it to
Yeah,
him.
I did. That's like I said. That's like the Kobayashi thing that came out of Japan, where it was the female Myers thing, and I never bought that either. I'm like, yeah.
I actually like how this one
Yeah.
looks. If you
Not
didn't
for me,
look at
dog.
the details, Pat, if you didn't look at it a lot, check it out. It actually looks pretty cool, though. I do dig it, though. So
What? Well, I have to read this from Daniel. I'm 51 and my freaking pants keep sliding down, so I've got coveralls and they're cool, man, way more comfortable. Whoa. What are you drinking,
Daniel,
You
that
joined-
was
you-
that
A
was
mouthful.
a post I did not expect, but that's amazing.
I'm loving it though. I'm the same way.
I'm loving it.
Those that don't know, I'm down 30. I actually weighed myself before 32 pounds. So my pants have been sliding off, which is a nice thing.
He's an animal. Pat's an animal.
Yeah, down
Good for
32
Pat.
pounds since April. 32 pounds.
I think I dropped. I was about 6-7 pounds when I checked after I pretty much. Well, except for these 2 cans, I gave Bill the rest of my beer that I had because I have other stuff here I don't need. So
Found me on
Yeah.
IG, sent you a message and a picture of the curtains. I'll have to
Gotcha.
check it out because I'm horrible with checking messages on Instagram, folks. So don't take it
gotcha,
personally.
Chris. Okay. Yeah. Did they sell out of those
okay.
things?
I
I'm wondering if they sold.
I don't know because I don't know. If it's not like a real Myers, I'm like, do I really want? I think the only thing I have here that's not like a real Myers is the it's up here. It's the Funko from Stranger Things where she has the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I mean, to me, I'm like,
upwards?
it's like, like I said, and everybody knows the latest acquire thing I got, and on top of my kids bleed me dry, that bled me dry. So I'm like, yeah, I have to go get the Funkos. I will get them just to keep them with all the Funkos that I have here.
When I took a break from housework last night, and the ball game was pretty much over with, so Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was on. Great timing. I turned it right on. Shut up, Ivan.
Shut up,
It's only-
Ivan.
It's only fitting that that part was on. Where I'm like, oh god, I'm telling Lisa all about that guy. What a fun guy.
His pants have been sliding off too. Well, he didn't even have pants on. Chris wants to. Why is anybody even wearing pants? That's one of those our stream. Yep.
Oh god, it's
I
fun.
know, folks. All right, so folks, we're hitting what, hour 20 some odd minutes. Yeah, we'll get the hell out of Dodge. So that was it. That's our ranking for Halloween for now. So, folks, if you haven't seen, I popped the video up today where I'm talking about Crystal Lake, and I'm looking for ideas, and I'm gonna hit my partner in crime up here now too, and we'll think about it. Think about ideas because it's almost pretty much dead on 2 months until the premiere of Crystal Lake. What we can do to leading up to the premiere. Like, do you guys want to do some watch alongs of the original movies? We can do some tier rankings. We can do some Q&As. We can just do a bunch of stuff to get ourselves all set up for Crystal Lake. So go check out the video and comment below in that video and let me know any ideas you guys have, because I'd be interested. I mean, we could just do watch alongs of the film, but we've done that. I'm trying to think of something interesting to get everybody in the mood for the premiere.
We got some good. That'll be fun.
Awesome, Shane. You're very welcome. Welcome to the club.
There you go, Shane. Nice, yeah.
I think Rowan could play him in a film. I think he could.
He played a pretty damn good Santa Claus.
Friday 13 trivia. I like that, Leanna. I'm up for that.
Oh, Friday 13th. That would be good.
I'm up for who looks best naked. Now, who are we
I
talking
know we
about?
get in trouble. I just want to hear the one of the days of flashback. They were playing the Friday the 13th soundtrack from the third one. You know that whoop 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 whoop.
Oh, the disco version? The disco one?
I'm grilling my brother. He's like, "Do you know which Friday 13th that's from?" And he's like, he stops for a second. He's like, "That's part 3, isn't it?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Everybody knows that version. It's like,
Yeah, dude, part 3's fun.
I love part 3 is one of my favorite ones. I love part 3.
What a trip. Yeah.
That's because that's where Jason is the most Myers-esque, because he's in shadows. He's hiding behind things. I love that version of him. Not to mention, but the fucking traps from Richard
Unbelievable.
Brooker.
The traps.
Oh
yeah.
God, the nonchalant way he walked. He was that. Oh, how could you not love
Tremendous
that
traps.
Traps.
Just right up.
movie? It's a trap. It's a trap.
I actually like the final girl too a lot. I always forget her name.
Yeah, I'll put together some trivia. Absolutely, we'll do some Friday the 13th trivia. I'm up for that.
That sounds great. Yeah, that'd be good.
I've still not watched all of Stranger Things. I didn't make it through the first season, and I really one of these. I think I'll get into it when the weather gets a little shitey. I'll put questions together if you want. Absolutely, I'll
Thank
take
you,
them.
Jeff. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, Anna. Definitely, I appreciate that.
we'll go back and find the slaughtered lamb ones and steal those.
Part 3 is your favorite, Dana Kimmel. Oh yeah, Dana Kimmel, she's good to go. Yeah, Disco Man for Deanie.
We'll be like the Clarences, like from Eddie Murphy saying that.
She loves you, man.
Beatles. Hey Paul, let's kick Clarence out of the band
Let's
and
get
steal all those good
Clarence out of the
ideas.
band. Yes, she
Yo,
loves
Pat,
you, man.
Let's watch TSL and steal all those good trivia questions.
Yeah, let's go back and just steal all their stuff because they're not doing stuff anymore.
Yeah. When they come back, it's great.
Big stream. Let's show love to these two guys by hitting. Yes, come on, hit the like button. Come on, guys. If you never
Thanks,
subscribed,
Andy.
come on. It doesn't cost anything, for fuck's sake. Lito, what's up, buddy? Good night, buddy.
Night, Leo. Hope. Hey, the Cubs, man. Cubs. What
Cubs,
is that?
Yankees, Cubs.
Yankees. Yeah, Yankees are doing okay. They just got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, exactly. It's not happening this year. All right, folks. So we're gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Hope everybody enjoyed this. So this is the last Myers ranking, the last Halloween ranking, or some stuff we'll do probably. We'll get back into it a little bit earlier before the season hits. But I think we're going to switch gears and seriously give us some ideas of some cool stuff that we can do leading up to the premiere of Crystal Lake. For all you, because as much as we love Halloween, I'm a big Friday 13th fan. So I'd like to do. It'd be fun to do a lot of stuff. So like, comment, subscribe, all that funny horse shit. Thanks to welcome to Shane, who's now a member of the channel. Member stream probably tomorrow night, so keep an eye on the channel. So Brett said he's good. So I think tomorrow night, maybe 9 Eastern, we'll do a member stream because we're long overdue. I've been busy the past week and a half, so nothing's been going on the channel. I do apologize. I had some family stuff I had to deal with. So everything's back to normal. Shenanigans are back in play.
Ooh, shenanigans.
So everything should be okay. So everybody like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow night. If you're a member, we'll see you tomorrow night. If you're not a member, become a member. So see us tomorrow night. And if you're not, we'll be back on Tuesday night with Chris for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Everybody have a great Monday. Thanks for being here. Later.